She don't even know my name, but I think she loves me just the same. Suit up. Oh, if she called me, I'd be there, and I'd come from anywhere. She's all I need, all my life, and I feel so good if I just say the word. Suit up. Just say the word. Suit up. I know that I'm too young. My love has just begun. Suit up. Ooh, give me a chance. Give me a sign. Let's show her anytime. Suit up. Whoa. I've got to have her now. I've got to get closer, but I don't know how. She makes me nervous, makes me scared, but I feel so good if I just say the word. Suit up. Just say the word. Suit up. She's all I need, all my life, and it feels so good if I just say the word. Suit up. Just say the word. Suit up.
Good morning, grasshoppers. It is time for some diligent daily training. Yes, I am the somber, not so disembodied voice of Master Chess Dojo, aka John MacArthur, FIDE trainer and national master. Been a national master since 1989. Hard to believe. Especially given that I'm 39 years old. Yes. How are we going to explain that one to our kids? Today is an opera spiel event as well. Later today, I will be playing and hopefully streaming. I just put my opera spiel link in here, the online Blitz Arena, starting in less than 8 hours. This is the Thursday. And this is 3+2, which I tend to do a little bit better at. I'm very slow. Setting up our let's do the links and everything. Copy URL. And I will advertise that one later, obviously. And it is, yes, Magnus Carlsen's Chess Club. One game to go. Diligent daily training. If you want to assign homework to any particular student, this is the chance. This is the way that you can do it.
In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity.
And this morning we may do some, cross my fingers,
You say
all Morphy videos.
when I can't feel a thing.
I'm going to take some requests for some Paul Morphy videos.
When I think I'm weak, and you say
Ones that have never been done,
when I am
along with those that are classics.
when I don't belong. Oh, you say
I feel like I want to do Morphy versus Horowitz. I'm sorry, Horowitz Morphy, the Dutch defense. So against D4, my dude defense. Yes, you can play the London at this point.
taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet.
Let's shove.
You'll have every
And shove again.
you'll have every victory.
I like to disturb the apple cart a little bit against this particular setup because white is so used to playing the same way. What?
When I can't feel a thing.
Alright, let's keep disturbing the apple cart.
I'm strong when I think I'm weak.
And then we'll put our pawns on dark squares.
I'm held when I am falling short, and when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe. I believe.
We have a nice juicy long diagonal for our bishop as well. Yeah. Are you really doing that? I guess I don't have a choice, unfortunately, as those pawns are softened. Just a little bit. All part of the plan. All part of the plan. Now he has a little bit of an attempt at trying to win an exchange here. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let's throw this move in.
Sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote.
I
Tengo que hablar contigo. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso. Oh,
Despacito.
más de lo normal. Todo mi sentido va pidiendo más.
Just developing our pieces to the best of our ability, yeah?
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero darte besos despacito. Firmo en las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Oh, quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi
Alright, now we'll trade off that bishop. Even though I like my bishop more, I do like my bishop more. I'm losing a lot of time on that one. He chose not to. Despacito. Is he going to go for the pawn center and have a weakness on a5? Let's find out.
Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca
Mm-hmm. We do have a little bit of a problem answering D5. Let's just work this out here. If I play knight c6, d5, queen takes c7, knight a5, queen takes c7.
1978.
Hello, maybe G.
Yeah, we'll go for it. We're going to get into trouble here. This looks very, 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 very sketchy, to say the least. Oh no! Did you do that to me? You did do that to me. Let's see how you wish to continue, though. Whoa. The pressure is still on. Now, d5 can be met by e5. So therefore, how do we wish to continue? Oh, I can't play it, can I? Never, ever, ever getting back together. Ever, ever back together. Is there a weakness on the back rank? No, huh? Let's prepare to double. Now, knight to b4. Well, it's just a small tag. Getting back together. Never, ever, ever. Getting back together.
Casual Chess 08.
Thanks for following.
Is that true? Never, ever, ever. Getting back together. Nah. Ever, ever. Never, ever, ever getting back together. We need to tag in. Never, ever, ever getting back together. Can I go that way? Let's just grab the material. Oh no, I was facing back rank mate. That's crazy that I was facing a back rank mate. My opponent missed mate and won? Hard to believe. My opponent missed mate and won. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, everybody. Thank you, Casual Chess 08. You know, I thought I had changed my follow notification. You should have gotten this.
I say you do. No question.
So I'm going to redo my Streamlabs today, perhaps. Thank you for following. Battalion, 1978. Maybe G4. Yeah, maybe. Indeed.
Battalion 1978.
Said. The opponent
He had
took
3
mate
mate
on
and
the
ones.
good foot.
He had queen to c8, check 2, right? Or did I have a queen retreat? Let's take a quick peek. So as white, what are we trying for? As much as I want to get in 80, 78 more g3s, I need one f3. I have an odd number of these. I'll probably bring my f3s up to 100 easier today. I need a strategy with f3. How to play the Greek. On bishop c4, d5 is probably in order. Bishop d5? Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I chose this with the idea of knight to g5. This was tragic. Knight to c6 was terrible. Now I'm back in action here with some equality. Knight to d5. Am I better here? Possibly. For some time to come, b5 was a wild hair. Had to get it in. Now it's not mate yet. But rook to c2 threatens mate as well. Knight to c3. Queen to b7. Rook to b8. And thank you very much. Queen takes, knight takes. Yeah, there's no challenging this knight. And rook to d8 wins a piece. Knight to c3 wins a piece. Wins an exchange unless he retreats his queen. So here he has checkmate in 1. That's 1. Here he has checkmate in 1. That's 2. Here he has checkmate in 1. That's 3. Good count. Good count, Battalion. And we're back just in time. You know, I'm going to get my f3 in now against King Adrian. But now I think I'm winning a piece. I take a knight. I take a queen. I take a bishop. I have to finish my opening. Body to live. Body to live.
Cyber Elf Elpizo.
Said.
Just a small threat of mate.
The Roman S-labs are going to come in handy.
And now, let's just keep threatening. He's taking my queen with check though, so I have to be very, very wary of. Bishop h6 check. No, you didn't want to waste that.
Said. Only the excitement of the opponent due to lack of time and experience gave you victory.
Indeed. It certainly doesn't hurt. Let's start by attacking. How about that? Checkmate his queen, perhaps? I do want to trade queens. I am up a pizza. And I still want to open some lines for my rook. And I get a rook on the 7th rank to boot. Is it better to have his king in the corner or in the center? Let's have his king in the corner. You try. Let's batten down some hatches. Only sky. And all the people. He's got a quarterback sneak going, I have to admit. Let's get ready. Let's get the boys moving. Whoops, in between move. This is my check and wait strategy. King and rook technique. And if I had to, I would have retreated the rook to d5 if it weren't guarded by a pawn on e6. So far, so good. Only the excitement of the opponent to the lack of victory, indeed. I would appreciate subscriptions on YouTube, please, as I'm going to be doing some more instructional videos with a Morphy series today.
Why didn't he give up?
Why didn't he give up? He may be under orders from his coach not to resign. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, he is a student. He's a student of the game. He might be involved in a class. Basically, he had to learn something, and I hope he did learn something, actually, from the king and rook technique. But in this position, even if he had retreated, I was going to win material with e5. And it's the second verse, the same as the first here. Second verse, same as the first. And I've taken a piece, there's a piece hanging, and he only has one available. So in general, in that type of position, you're kind of stuck. f3 won the game for me. I don't know if knight f3 was better than rook to d1. Rook to d1 was pretty tempting as well, but I didn't like queen to b4. I wanted to be able to castle queenside. I expected on knight to c3, queen to e3 check, bishop e2, and I finished my development just like that. I was going to extract his queen with either queen g5 or queen f2, queen g3, queen f2. I could also have gone for knight to d5, so in that particular position, depending on what he does, I have the threat of knight to d5 in this position. So bishop to g4. Bishop to b4. Off the cards, obviously. And then I'm going to actually checkmate his queen with knight with queen to d4. It may not look like a checkmate, but with my king castling queenside of the rook coming to d1, it looks pretty fatal. Queen to d4 seems like it's strongest. I'm tempted to play rook to d1 though. He lacked the dignity to resign. So anyway, what are we doing on the f3 front? We have a nice even number of 68 on the f3 front. I could use another b4 to get that up to an even number before we resume our regularly scheduled programming. On the bottom front, on the a4s, h4s, and h3s, I believe I have 34. Let's take a quick peek. 34, 34, and 34. 64. We'll leave that at 64 for now. I got the numbers on the wall. I got it. It's all about playing chess to the best of your ability, honestly. It's all about piece coordination and adaptation. The person with the higher IQ who adapts to what is going on is going to succeed. Now the king never moves, the bishop should just go back and forth. That could have been a mistake. e5, king to e4. I would have left the bishop on g8. e5, king to... Yeah, probably that bishop belongs on this file. No, you're not trying to win this. You're not going to flag him. This is where the perverseness of the dirty flag comes in. He finally found a way in. However, preventing any breakthroughs. Now the king can try to walk in. Wow, I can't believe he got in. I would have definitely played king to f6 on king to h5. Might as well barnacle and continue the invasion. What? Continue the invasion? Are we worried about h4, h3, king, 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 king? I would certainly be worried about d3, king to d3, king coming in, because there's no defending this pawn. Except by bishop e6 and bishop h3, yeah? Acting on best behavior. Come on, you can cement him in there.
Italian 1978.
Said. Bishops of different colors draw.
Indeed. It doesn't hurt to cement him in there. I could feel a slight bit of rain happening outside. So what do we need? We needed a b4, right? To bring this one up to an even number. Wants to move over.
Fall 1-4.
Said. Hi Master Chess Dojo, there is a threat of rain every day for the next week or so according to the forecast.
That's craziness. The bishop takes. Takes, queen h5 check, king e7, queen takes. Alright, we're off and running. We're gonna give it a shot.
Battalion
And now
1978.
Said. Sokolsky S debut that S what they call it in Russia.
that you'll never, 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 never leave it. Yeah, we had to stop the threat to our rook. Nothing ever lasts forever. And now, is this a danger or is that a danger? Did I blunder here? Should I have taken on c7 straight away? Does look kind of sketchy. He does have to step into the abyss just a wee bit. So takes, and check. Isn't that a bummer? So we're down a piece for 2 pawns. Can I? Got a rook to the 7th rank. Let's trade the g2 pawn for the h7 pawn. What is the difference between these two moves? We have a 3rd pawn for the piece now. Let's keep our pawns united. To the best of our ability. Maybe we're not down a piece after all. Trapping pieces. Yeah.
Akilo Jalyudi.
Said. Hello.
I blundered. He got. Now I'm down the exchange. Am I down the exchange?
Battalion 1978.
Said. D.
Battalion 1978.
Said. Horse.
Paul 104.
Said. The rook wasn't he doing anything on the th rank anyway.
Don't tell me we're gonna do it again. Don't tell me we're gonna do it again, folks. I think we are doing it again. Now it's the other person with the rook and 3 pawns.
And I wonder when I sing along with you.
We need to keep that one from getting too far.
If anything could ever be this good again, the only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when. She sang.
My opponent keeps giving away free material. Not entirely certain why.
So I can breathe you in and hold you in. And now I know you've always been out of your head, out of my head. I sang, and I wonder when I sing along with you, if everything could ever feel this real forever.
Now, we win the king and pawn ending on that side of the board.
If anything could ever be this good again, the only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say.
Yes, that's the one we have to stop.
And she sang.
Let's not let that happen. One pre-move and I'm screwed. Now he does have, by the way, possibilities of drawing, but I just need to get my king closer before it gets to the 7th rank.
If everything could ever feel this real forever, if anything could ever be this good again,
Ball 1-4.
Checkmating that.
No draw, the pawn is too far away.
Yes, indeed. Very good, Paul 184. What a nightmare of a game that was. Egads, folks.
she sang.
Does take all of my wit and faculties to survive some of that garbage. I have played that against an FM before. I think he later became an IM, and I drew the game against an IM with bishop takes b5, f takes e5, queen h5 check, queen takes e5 check.
Ball 1-4.
Said, I am moving to Tennessee, so I haven't been doing much with chess lately.
Sorry to hear that. What part of Tennessee again? Knoxville. Not far from U.S. Chess, who is moving to,
Ball 1-4.
Said, Knoxville.
yep. Scenic Knoxville, the time of my life. I really needed to play. It probably didn't matter whether I took on h6 first or played knight c7 first in that position. But when I played knight to d5, my opponent needed to play knight a6, and I had nothing. I don't think I had anything in that last game. Ta-ta, it's your turn, sir. It is official. Your 1 minute warning. He analyzing his game. Okay, he made it. So against b3, I'm gonna play c5. e5. That on g to e7. d5. And he plays correctly. Change, I could change. We're going to exchange off the side pawn. Grab the central space. No, 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 no. Symphony that's life. All right, let's go for it. He's offering me this. Knight f5 might have been better. Symphony, that's fun. Is he going to play something that bothers me? C takes d5, queen takes d5, knight on b to c3, queen takes d4. I think this looks more accurate. I don't know where my dark squared bishop wants to be just yet. Knight f4, queen e4, queen e4, knight c3, I don't think I have a choice. I need to batten down the hatches on the white squares. Yeah, I briefly looked at queen e4, knight c3, but that was just going to be plain awkward. I need to threaten him. No, sir. Keep up the pressure. Simplification in order. Unorthodox chess is, if it's well coordinated, still good chess. No, d4 was the right
Fall
idea.
1
said. Even if he hadn't flagged, he was dead lost.
Yeah, he sort of ran out of time on some move or another. I don't know. Oh, he started a minute late. That didn't help. That did not help. Still undefeated against the Caro? Okay. Doesn't look like we're going to play, though. Paul. Okay. My score of 1-1. Or is he undefeated against the Caro now? Let's see who we get. Atlantida. Let's see, we've done our B4. I have no idea what else I need other than G3, but let's bring this up to an even number. And we'll play the repertoire that we mentioned yesterday.
Said. Do you have Charlie Silva in your list of birthdays?
Do I have Charlie Silva? When is his birthday? That's the way to check.
Weak opponent is unfortunately.
It happens. It happens.
Fall 1
Said. January.
D6. No, that's not it. Very slow attack, by the way.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice
So now, knight to d5. Bishop takes G7. Look at all those weak squares around the king. Did we do this first?
My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep
Cyber Elf Elpizo.
Said.
I gotta keep
We play against the Sicilian in similar fashion.
There's always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing,
Okay.
I'm taking, sometimes
Oh no, I lost. He hornswoggled me. Nicely done.
but these are the moments
I was totally winning up until that moment.
remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep
I was totally winning. I wasn't winning. I was clearly better. Maybe even with a decisive advantage. I had to take on f7 with check. Take on f7 with check, or queen h2. Queen h2 does the same thing. Anything but what I did.
always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes
Cyber Elf Elpizo.
Said. Well, I've never done that.
And I'm up a rook.
Said.
I think I could have taken with check as well.
For a second.
Sure. You are very late, Nico. Good morning. How are you? Just for one moment. Let me know when you're in.
Nicodemonius.
He's in.
I'm in.
always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be
Glad to have you, Nico.
sometimes you gotta
You came up in the conversation, not directly, but I mentioned Peter's Fiddler, I think, is also from St. Petersburg, and he weathered the storm with hanging out Peter Svidler talked about the shortage of items or the expense of items in the supermarket, the cost of everyday living in Russia at whatever moment because of the sanctions. And we were talking, it had come up because of someone asking about Magnus Carlsen playing Nepo for the World Championship. I think it was because of Ali Reza's birthday. Somebody mentioned Ali Reza as their favorite player. And I mentioned the story where Magnus Carlsen only wished to play Ali Reza as a challenger. It was very amusing overall. However, yeah, we were talking about how Magnus would prefer to the b7 pawn is protected by the back rank mate threat. I might have gone king to f8. But we do still have bishop e4 to batten down the hatches. Bishop e4, maybe after that move, because knight to d7, knight to f8 looked pesky. Yeah, this is better. This is better because he gets to pin the knight. And he threatens rook takes check. But I should still take. That is a better threat of mate. Oops. And this wins the knight. What? Dudovich, you were supposed to take the pawn and take the knight. Did he stop short? Now the quarterback sneak for the checkmate. He's not walking back into that. Rook a2 and bishop a2 check.
Said. Misclick maybe.
Nicodemonius.
No, I wouldn't have given up that pawn. With the king on f1, it was guarded against. So with the king on f1, there was no rook takes a6 because of bishop d3 check. A lot of inaccuracies. A lot of missed piece coordination. The queening square is covered. The bishop can be anchored.
Momo chess.
Said.
Momo chess, good
Scary
morning.
Incoming.
Scary night, my tuckus. There is no scary night. It's true, there is a scary night incoming. Have to take with the rook. h2, h1 is made. Get a rook, sir. Get a rook. Style points for a rook, Mr. Stata. No, style points for a rook. I can't believe that I did that. So I got my 2100
Said.
games of...
We don't do style points.
We don't do style points. What? This is a hairstyle. This is a game styling salon, isn't it? Alright, we've got everything at even numbers all the way down. Knight f3, knight c3.
Momo chess.
Said. Salon or saloon.
Momo chess.
Said. Where is my drink?
Indeed. You know what?
Nicodemonius.
Said. Momo chess define telly not saloon.
Oh, come on. This is a coffee saloon, isn't it? I cannot afford to miss a round anymore. If I had won the previous game, I'd be able to take a round off and go for coffee and keep everybody in the mix. But instead, I lost and I kept everybody in the mix. The knight f3, knight c3, or d4. Coming up. Working my way up the tables. Gonna play everything in twos from now on. Two of this, two of that. I'm gonna save my d4 for the next move, I think. G4? That would ruin my nice count, I think, of 64 G4s or 68 G4s. I forget where I am. Alright, G4 has been requested. I can play 2 G4s. See if we can weaken the pawns at all. Whoa! Whoa! Completely unexpected.
Momo chess.
Said.
Not at all what I was expecting, right? Let's start expanding, but we can anchor. Can we anchor again? No, huh? Am I losing that pawn? It looks like it, doesn't it? It does look like we're losing that pawn. Let's keep the pawn on that square and not exchange off his lovely rook. He's going after my f4 pawn. And he can get it. Going after my weak e3 square. Yes. That was probably the better way to lessen the blow to my weak e3 square. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of eucalyptus. First things first, c4, c5. C5. Can't make up my mind. Let's just maneuver in. This could be heaven, or this could be hell. Whoops. Let's not do that. I could hear them say, welcome to Hotel California. What a lovely place. Such a lovely face. Is his knight better than my bishop?
Momo chess.
It does appear so.
Always hang your pawns.
Ball 1-4.
Said. Moving a rook is a good idea when a knight is attacking it.
Where is he headed? She calls friends.
Said. Two good ideas by Paul and me.
Some dance to remember. some dance to forget.
So I called up the captain.
Please bring me my wine.
He said,
We haven't had that spirit here since 1969.
and still those voices are calling from far away.
Try to keep the night restricted as much as possible.
Just to hear them say,
Hey,
welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place,
such a lovely place.
living
Is that bishop coming out?
in California.
I don't think so.
What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling.
Pink champagne on ice.
She said, we are all just prisoners here of our own
Should I?
device.
I think I should.
And in the master's chamber,
Momo chess.
they gather
Said,
for the feast.
Always accept free things.
They stab it with their steely knives.
Let's keep him from
Just
moving.
kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I am
Running
running
for the door
I had to find the passage back
to the place I was before.
Relax, said the nightman. We are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Yeah, he got me out of there. Was A5 better, or did it seal in my rook? Or did it seal in my rook? Looks like we're back. We're back to pretending like... I need to gain some time here. Oh no.
Momo chess.
Said, he missed it.
He did, he missed it.
Momo chess.
Said, he didn't accept the free things.
Nope, if you want your rating to be higher, you have to accept the free things.
Sometimes I feel the fear of
Go away.
stinging clear, and I can't help but ask myself how much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. It's driven me before, and it seems to have a vague
And now,
haunting mass appeal. Lately, I'm beginning to find that I should be the one behind the wheel. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes. Yeah.
Momo chess.
Whatever tomorrow
He
brings.
was trying to flag you.
Yeah, there's no dirty flagging in the dojo.
Or at least it felt like a tat.
Fall 1 and 4.
I'm glad he resigned. I thought he was going for a dirty flag.
I know, right? It was gonna dirty flag himself. We're going with the Karo. We're not playing the Karo Khan against the player that. This is my preferred method these days. Stream sniping, E5 pre-move. Whatever tomorrow brings,
I have
I'll
seen him
be
dead drawn
there.
endgame just because he moved his mouse faster than his opponent.
Yeah, that's not chess. That is online chess. However, I believe that 3-0 is online. Game doesn't count chess. Well, that was interesting. Give away the center like that? Somehow, I knew he was going to offer me a piece based on the way he was playing. Now, can we convert the extra piece into a decisive result? I wasn't planning on castling. Well, that never occurred to me. Yeah, but he had better moves, obviously. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't have that move. Oh, yeah. Stronger every day. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got that? Is he gonna have the courage? No, huh? Can I go 2 squares? Now let's do this one. Don't do it. No, that's not what you want to do. Unlike the other fellow, I can protect my bishop. See what direction he moves in.
Noble Rome.
Said. Hello John and happy birthday to Paul Morphy.
Oh, fine.
Pegasus Sway.
Said. Wow, what a trap.
Sorry, folks. I had to play the boring that. And the boring that. Pegasus, good morning.
Said.
What are we having for breakfast this morning, Paul? What's on the cards? I don't usually eat breakfast, unfortunately. I just work straight through. It's rather tragic, unfortunately. Ron! I don't have a, I have to shout out Momo Chest, by the way. I don't have a, I have to change my...
Pegasus Sway.
Said. Not breakfast now but look later.
Paul 114.
Said. Oatmeal tea and a stroop waffle.
Edit com. There we go. Do I get to go and get coffee yet?
Momo Chess.
Said. Thanks.
Anytime, Momo. So what is our, how is our family planning going, by the way? I assume that there's a certain amount of family planning because you strike me as a fairly organized person to a good extent. Not completely organized. I can't say that any of us are completely organized.
Momo Chess.
Said. I am only organizing my holiday at the moment.
Not organizing any little ones that my grandson can come and visit. Huh? That's terribly sad. Someone has to organize the little ones.
Nicodemonius.
Said. Oh no, I have no chances of getting to first page.
Nicodemonius.
Said.
One round to go. Oh, that's too bad. Ah, but your game against Vladimir was huge. That was huge. Let's look at it from Nico's perspective.
Said. Planning on going to Italy, Dolomites, Germany, Schwarzwald.
I believe you're supposed to
going further
take.
Down in Italy, maybe to the Mediterranean.
I believe you're supposed to take. You're taking away the control of the center with B takes C3 here, by the way. I believe taking is microscopically better than not taking. But okay, you managed to reach this position. They gave away their center pawn. That was very kind of them. Did they have a chance at pushing? They should have pushed. So if we thought they were going to play B3, was knight to C6 a better move here?
chess.
So that on b3 we play queen to
Phil always
f6.
loves playing these silly openings.
Well, this one is black is definitely risking it. I still like the idea of outposting the knight, playing f5, maybe d6, knight to d7, knight to f6, and utilizing that outpost square. Queen e7, rook on a to e8 or d8, and then pushing further in the center. So all's well, except we didn't get control of this square fast enough. This rook is kind of left out. We can't take. Was that a threat? I don't know if rook c8 was necessary. Are we planning c5? d5? No, we have to play d5. We have to follow through on our ideas. If you played rook to c8 to put pressure on this queen, the natural next move is d5. Bishop f3. And then what? Knight to b6? Yeah. That would be the natural next move. And the opponent missed out on bishop f3. Oh, it's over there. But they did get you, they did let you get exactly the setup that I told you we should be aiming for earlier. We can't really hang this pawn. Can we? Oh no, we're hanging e6. Yuck. Fortunately, the opponent misses it. But what can we do to punish them? There's just nothing here to punish them. We're just losing a pizza. Maybe for more pawns, but we're losing a pizza. So we did manage to save ourselves to a certain extent. There are no squares for this rook. Ouch! Bishop to c5 might have been forced, but yuck. Alright, Vladimir. You're also not the guy that... He missed his chance for b3. He's playing the stylings of the Grand Prix attack a la. We don't have to castle.
Momo chess.
Said. Grand Prix attack, but BD is a bit weird.
Yeah, the Simon Williams, what did he call the modern Grand Prix attack with bishop e2? e4, c5, bishop e2 is actually an amazingly
Momo chess.
strong continuation.
British Grand Prix.
An amazingly strong continuation. He called it the British Grand Prix. Thank you. And now, can we tickle some weaknesses with queen b6? Or do we try for an outpost square the other way? I guess we try for an outpost square the other way.
Momo chess, I prefer to call them fun rather than silly.
Nicodemonius.
Said. Rather.
Momo chess.
Can we pinpoint?
Haha, I play a lot of fun openings too.
Momo chess.
Said.
Let's go for it.
Terrible go.
Knight a4. So C3 is officially a weak square. Now how do we exchange our white squared bishop? That is the question. How do we exchange our white squared bishop? Let go, let go. Go. So what is the story here with King H1? He's planning on G4? Is this an opportunity for us?
Momo Chess.
Said. He doesn't know what to do maybe.
I guess so.
Momo Chess.
Said. So just proactive KH.
So let go, I'm jumping. Oh, what you waiting for? It's alright, 'cause there's beauty in
Whoa.
Harmonious.
down. So let
Said.
go, yeah, let go.
Momo Chess, I'm thinking about investing my time to study some animal opening.
Oh, black time out.
In what order?
Forgot that I spotted him a minute.
Said.
I enjoyed my position, by the way. Is there a chance that Stata will fall? And my tiebreak points will prevail?
Nicodemonius.
Said.
Is this endgame favorable?
About ordering them by the weight of the animal from small ones to big.
Monkey's bum.
Said. Draft opening sounds fun.
Momo Chess.
You are having fun,
No
sir.
Gambit.
Momo Chess.
Said. Whale something.
Momo
Is that a
Chess.
threat?
Said.
I don't think that's a threat.
Pterodactyl variation.
Nicodemonius.
Said. Dragon is probably the heaviest if we count it as an animal.
Wow. Did I manage to hold on? I held on. Because I beat Reduta. Nice work, Reduta. Great spoiler.
Momo Chess.
Said. Mosquito Gambit of England Gambit.
Momo Chess.
Said. That is the smallest.
Alright, I'm looking forward to this Wikipedia page. Animal chess openings. I wonder if it's already a thing. Animal chess already exists, I believe. I don't understand how my Windows search does not work sometimes. Like when you,
Momo Chess.
Said. DEDXEQH.
Momo Chess.
Said. That is Mosquito Gambit.
got it.
Pegasus Sway.
Said. Like the hippopotamus.
And the hippopotamus could equal the elephant, right? Which one is usually
Seems
heavier?
likely that you are not gonna hold the first place.
What? But Atlantida? I don't know. These guys cannot catch up to me, and because
Said.
neither of them. Oh, Atlantida beat me.
Defense.
Atlantida. Let's get some stalemate possibilities in here. No! Rook takes. Wow. Now walk toward him. No chance for a stalemate here. Oh, you're supposed to know. You're supposed to go. You're supposed to keep this one under fire.
Momo chess.
Said. John, do you like the King's Crab opening?
There's no way to stop this at this point. King again went to the wrong square. What? I guess he could always play rook f1, but rook g2 and rook is checkmate. I don't know. They get all of my points, but they don't get enough points, right? Moment of truth? They get all of my points, but that's only 6.5 points. By beating someone who... Oh no, I beat Reduta, so Stata couldn't catch me. Atlantida, I did not play Blitznag. Oh, I did play Blitznag, but they don't get any of my tiebreak points then either.
If you want to support me, you can become one of my patrons on Patreon or use PayPal option. All the links are
Nicodemonius.
even if you can't
Said.
support with just $1.
Momo
it
Chess,
will be a
we
big
should
help
totally
for
write a
me to
book
keep
on
doing
openings
it.
and
Without
call it
your
From
support,
Mosquito
it
to
will be
Elephant.
impossible for me to create this
Nicodemonius.
content.
Said. Or something like that.
I don't know if I would torture a publishing house with from Mosquito to Dragon. From the Mosquito to the Dragon.
Pegasus sway.
Said. Well played, John. First place as usual.
Since I've changed it to 9 rounds
Said. Definitely.
during the summer, since I've changed it to 9 rounds, we're going an hour and a half.
Momo chess.
Said. Both dragons as mosquitoes are annoying flying creatures.
I don't think anything's as annoying as a dragon if you're getting burnt. I would take being bitten over being burnt any day. At what point did dragons turn out to be fire-breathing? That is the next very amusing
Momo
question.
chess.
Said. Dragons are mild annoyances in the sky.
I believe he was the greatest American chess player.
Momo chess.
Said. There are as many variations of dragons too, like WYRMS.
Given the style of Paul Morphy versus the style of Bobby Fischer, I would take Paul Morphy almost every day. Has anyone in chat been to Paul Morphy's house, which is now Brennan's Steakhouse on Royal Street? I think it's 254 or 252 Royal Street. I've been there more than once, maybe 3 times. Every time I try to order a steak when I'm there. The last one was not as great as earlier, so I hope the restaurant stays in business. Katrina pretty much wiped out the wine cellar, so if you take a tour of the Morphy estate, they have an entirely new wine room.
Said. Do you get a steak with checkerboard pattern?
Now, they don't play up the Paul Morphy image very much, except they have the photos and family items on the walls, framed, and in the Morphy room, which is which has a chess set. And if we could find a chess set from that era, I would definitely donate the chess set to the Morphy household, but they have to actually have better security over the room than the rope that keeps people from entering, because people tend to steal chess pieces from the current set that is there. as a souvenir. It's unfortunate. They should also have a gift shop person there. It would probably be better than a coat check person. I don't know what is located on the other side of the Paul Morphy room.
It's a type of gambit, I guess.
Yeah, it is a type of gambit. As pawns, rooks, knights go missing. And one of my favorite short stories is Midnight by the Morphy Watch. I don't know if Paul Morphy had a watch. I assume that he did, a pocket watch. But the story goes along the lines of a young man buying the Morphy pocket watch in an antique store and then developing amazing chess abilities. The following day, or from the moment midnight strikes, I don't know, Midnight by the Morphy Watch. There could be a lot more stories about Paul Morphy, and you know, given my ability and affection for creative writing, I should probably write some more stories. Marky Owl, good morning. So I visited the cemetery a few times as well, possibly more times than I've been to the Morphy restaurant, because I've been to New Orleans many times.
Homo chess.
Said, don't you think Capablanca is a much stronger
Ah.
player than
For his day. So I'm thinking about in terms of peers, how much stronger than his peers. Now, Paul Morphy was very, very strong. And Anderson was not necessarily the best competition. So let's see. Capablanca versus all of his peers.
Godmonius.
I don't necessarily know that he was,
Momo chess. Not quite fair to compare players from different times.
but American, by the way, in my perspective also refers to North and South America. Absolutely. Okay. So for the most part, absolutely. Lowenthal's eyes shut up in a manner every time Morphy made a good move. Or according to another source, losing all three. So this is in the book taken from Lowenthal's collection of games, but Lawson considers the correct score that was published by other sources such as the New York Clipper in 1856. Sergeant Morphy's Games of Chess, 1957. You know, I have not played through Paul Morphy's games enough. Would it help me? Possibly. Would it be part of a book? That would make it the most worthwhile.
Said, 1001 chess. Johnny Hector S. new book must buy it soon.
1001 chess. Absolutely, Pegasus. I would be interested in it. An autograph copy, should I be able to come to Vaho. I'll keep my eye out, by the way. I have alerts set up for flights to Sweden. I know it's a short drive to Vaho from the airport. Vaho flights. Let me see where we are on that one.
Pegasus sway.
Said, in Swedish.
No, it's not in Swedish. Right now it's $1,400 to Vaho. theoretically. $1,300. I just can't afford it right now, unfortunately. Too many other expenses. The flood, the new windows, all took a toll on me over the holidays. But I do appreciate all of your support.
Said. But Binnick says Capablanca is the greatest chess genius in history.
I think that was also mirrored Momo Chess by Magnus Carlsen. And he also put Fischer up there as well.
Momo Chess.
Need to give Ron a very
Magnus
big
said
shout out there.
Now I'm on my feet again.
Looking in the background, Norse Atlantic Airways, Scandinavian Airlines.
Surely must be paid.
Wow, 3 connections to get that $1,300 flight. 3 connections. I have to go through Paris, Denmark, I'm sorry, Copenhagen. Let's just be specific. And then I will land at Gdansk. So it does fly into. I can do Ryanair. 4 airplanes. 4 different airlines for $1,300. Departing flight selected. $1,362. I'm only bringing a carry-on and a personal item. Return flight Saturday, July 29th. So leaving the 23rd, coming back on the 29th. No, I can't do it. I'm supposed to go to Nashville on that weekend. We'll save that for later. Magnus said the same thing, I believe, in his YouTube. There was a YouTube video series that commented on his ranking of the world champions. It's possible that he may have put Fischer up there, but I definitely have to, not to be confused with Paul Morphy. Whoever Paul Morphy is. English footballer, Derry footballer, Kerry Gaelic footballer, a hurler. If you haven't seen hurling, I highly recommend it. It's very comical to me, hurling. You get points for missing the net, which are called overs. They go over the net. So maybe those are the same as attempts. Paul Morphy, the musician. What is the best image to use? Of the images here, this is him in 1857. There's no date on this particular photo, but I do tend to like this one best. I don't know that I can trim it up though.
Said. Carlson said Bobby Fischer has some Capablanca type of qualities.
Save image as.
Pegasus Sway.
I have a folder called online
Talked to
streaming
Taylor in
images.
November when I jumped into the first team. His book will probably be coming soon. I think it will be really good.
Momo Chess.
Said.
I'm gonna need a translator, Rod.
Noble Roan.
So you jumped onto the first
Hey
team.
Momo.
What are the odds of 1001 chess being translated? There's online stream images. Morphy in 1859. I'm saving it for our instructional stream, which could be coming up soon. In the meantime, I feel like I'm going to leave you with some music. I'm definitely going to leave you with some music. Good morning, Noblerone. Nobler One. Is it Nobler One or is it Noblerone like the candy? That's what I didn't get to ask the other day.
Noblerone.
Said. Like the candy.
Noblerone. I like it.
Said. Good afternoon, you mean.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. All right. One of my favorite new streamers that I just love the music, by the way. She does a lot of mixes on a variety of music scales. I am going to leave you with music until I come right back within the moment with Paul Morphy, and I need to redo this video in any event. Thank you all for being here. Momo, Ron, thank you for coming.
Momo Chess.
Said. Bye bay.
I don't know about
Sweat.
Bullet, but
Bullet.
this is off center. What's going on with that? I hate it when it's off center. There we go. That's better. Cheers and ciao, everyone. Have a great day. I'll be back in less than 10 minutes for an instructional Paul Morphy stream. Cheers and ciao.